Well, hi again, everybody. Doug Miles here with our USF Bulls football report, and not a happy one for Bulls fans today. The Navy Midshipmen defeated USF this afternoon by the score of 41-38 up in Annapolis, a game that if USF had won, they would most likely have hosted the American Athletic Conference Championship game in early December at home in Tampa, but not to be today, as the Navy Midshipmen defense really held USF's offense in check. Even though USF did score 38, they really kept them in check for most of the ball game as Navy held the lead throughout the entire ball game. USF did score 22 points in the fourth quarter, pulling it to within 3 at the end of the game, and then they had a chance if they had kicked off at the end and pinned Navy deep in their end of the field, holding them, perhaps getting a chance to get the ball back and get the tying field goal, but that was not to be, as inexplicably they went for the onside kick. Did not recover it. Very few teams do recover the onside kick. Gave Navy great field position. All Navy had to do was kind of run out the clock, and that's what they did. So that will be one they're asking Alex Golish about, the head coach of the Bulls, right now in the press conference. But either way, it was not a game that USF played their best offensively. They started off okay on the tempo offense, but give the midshipmen credit, as we said, the defense held them, and they go on to win, and now they will have a chance to play in the American Athletic Conference Championship game with a win or two more, as they will have a week off next week, and they will play in Memphis on Thanksgiving night, probably for the chance to be in that game. Still a pretty good statistical game for Byron Brown for USF. The quarterback had 327 yards on 23 out of 32 and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He also ran, again, a great running game for him, 136 yards on 17 runs. But the story for Navy was their backup quarterback, Braxton Woodston, who scored 2 touchdowns on the ground, one of 20 yards and one of 62 yards. And that really was kind of the difference for Navy in this ball game to just kind of keep USF from getting too close and winning the ball game. So USF has 2 more conference games remaining. Not to say they don't have any chance of making the conference championship game, but very minuscule if they win the final 2. Get some help along the way. We'll see what happens. But really, their playoff hopes and conference championship hopes crushed today up in Annapolis. The final score, once again, Navy 41, USF 38. Doug Miles reporting. We'll see you again down the road.